There are moments in every person's life when the path forward seems impossibly steep, when the dream is vivid but the journey is brutal, when hope flickers like a dying candle. And in those moments, many of us look for examples, real examples, of people who kept going when the world told them to stop. Among the modern figures who embody this relentless pursuit of a vision, one name echoes louder than most: Elon Musk. Whether or not one agrees with every decision he makes, there is something undeniably magnetic, uniquely instructive, about the way Musk approaches adversity. His career, his failures, his persistence, they form a kind of blueprint for perseverance in a world that often tries to suffocate ambition. Today, we're not here to glorify a billionaire. We're not here to praise wealth or status. We're here to understand the mindset, the story, and the lessons that Elon Musk's life offers to anyone standing at the edge of giving up. Because perseverance isn't about money, it's about the fire inside a human being. The quiet beginnings of an unquiet mind. Elon Musk's journey didn't begin with rockets or electric cars or giant factories. It began with a kid in South Africa, sitting alone with books, ideas, and dreams that didn't fit the world around him. He faced bullying, isolation, the kind of challenges that crush many children into conformity. But Musk found refuge in imagination, reading science fiction, dreaming of galaxies, envisioning a future better and bigger than the one he was handed. This teaches us the first lesson. 1. Perseverance often begins in isolation. The world rarely encourages the dreamer. The crowd rarely celebrates the visionary. But the quiet mind, the childlike curiosity, the ability to cling to imagination even when the world feels cold, that is where perseverance is forged. Musk didn't start with connections. He didn't start with privilege. He started with a dream he refused to let go of. And so do we. The leap without a safety net. When Musk moved to North America, he didn't arrive to a life of comfort. He arrived with borrowed money, no guaranteed opportunities, and a future that existed only in his imagination. He worked hard jobs. He slept in the office. He showered at the YMCA. He lived more like a starving artist than an engineering student. Why? Because Musk understood something profound. 2. Hardship is not a signal to stop. It is a sign you are on the path to something meaningful. Many people believe perseverance means pushing through discomfort. But true perseverance means embracing it, understanding it, recognizing that discomfort is the birthplace of transformation. Whenever Musk was backed into a corner, he didn't retreat, he redesigned the corner. The birth of companies nobody believed in. In the late 1990s, Musk co-founded Zip2, then X.com, which became PayPal. These seem like predictable successes in hindsight, but at the time, they were enormous risks. Musk invested everything: time, energy, money. And at each turn, he faced intense resistance from business partners, competitors, and the industry. Eventually, he was fired as CEO of PayPal from the company he helped build. Think about that. You start something. You sacrifice your sleep, your relationships, your mental and physical energy. You pour your identity into it, and then you get pushed out. For most people, this would be the end of the dream. But Musk teaches us. 3. Perseverance means refusing to let a setback define your identity. He could have quit. He could have walked away with his payout and lived comfortably forever. But comfort wasn't his goal. Impact was. Being pushed out of PayPal wasn't his ending. It was the beginning of Chapter 2, the chapter the world remembers. When the world calls you crazy. When Musk announced he wanted to build electric cars and rockets, the world laughed. Experts laughed. Friends laughed. Investors walked away. The idea of starting a car company, an electric car company, against the giants of Detroit. Impossible. The idea of building a private space company when every attempt in history had failed. Ridiculous. But Musk was driven by something deeper than public approval. 4. Perseverance means believing in the vision long before the world sees it. You don't need the world to understand your dream. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. You need one thing: commitment to the future you want to build. And Musk didn't wait for the world to agree. He simply started. The years that nearly broke him. Many people know the success story, but few understand the suffering behind it. Both Tesla and SpaceX were on the verge of bankruptcy at the same time. SpaceX had failed 3 consecutive launches. Tesla was burning money, struggling to produce cars, fighting through ridicule and skepticism. Musk had invested his entire fortune. All of it, every dollar he made from PayPal was poured into these dreams. And then came 2008, the year that tested everything. The global economy collapsed. Investors fled. The media predicted the death of both companies. Musk had just enough money left to save one. Only one. Imagine the weight of that decision, choosing between two dreams, two missions, two futures. Musk didn't choose. He split what little he had between both companies, even though that meant risking it all. Because perseverance often means 5. Betting on yourself when every irrational voice tells you to quit. People call this reckless. People call it foolish. But those people aren't the ones who change the world. In the darkest year of his life, going through business failures, public humiliation, and even a painful divorce, Musk didn't back down. And that is perseverance. Not the absence of fear, but the refusal to surrender to it. The breakthrough that sparked a revolution. At the last possible moment, SpaceX's fourth launch succeeded. Then NASA awarded a contract that saved the company from collapse. Around the same time, a lifeline investment kept Tesla alive. Most people think success is a smooth upward curve. But the truth is this. 6. Perseverance often means surviving long enough for the tide to turn. Sometimes you aren't failing, you're just in the middle of the story. Had Musk quit in 2008, the world would have no reusable rockets. No Tesla Model Y or Model 3. No massive acceleration toward renewable energy. No Starship. No Starlink. No push toward interplanetary ambition. We forget how close these things came to not existing at all. Because the line between failure and success is invisible, and most people quit inches before crossing it. The price of vision. Perseverance is not romantic. It is not glamorous. Musk's journey isn't filled with inspirational music and slow-motion victories. It's filled with relentless pressure, sleepless nights, harsh criticism, and personal sacrifice. And this leads to another lesson. 7. Perseverance has a price, and you must be willing to pay it. Not with your health or your humanity, but with effort, focus, and discipline. Greatness demands something from you. Dreams demand something from you. The world demands something from you before it gives anything back. And Musk paid the price. Again and again, the world transformed by relentlessness. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk reshaped industries that were considered unshakable. He bulldozed through doubt, fear, ridicule, and failure to build companies that shifted technological trajectories. SpaceX made spaceflight cheaper and reusable. Tesla accelerated the world's transition to electric vehicles. SolarCity influenced renewable energy adoption. Neuralink, Starlink, the Boring Company, each a response to a problem he refused to accept. But we're not here to praise the outcomes. We're here to learn from the journey. Because the lesson isn't that Musk succeeded. It's how he succeeded. Through perseverance that bordered on obsession. Through resilience that stood firm in the face of ridicule. Through commitment to a mission larger than himself. What we can learn and apply today. You are not building rockets. You are not creating electric cars. You may not be trying to colonize Mars. But your life contains dreams, challenges, and battles just as important to you. The story of Elon Musk teaches us timeless lessons. 8. Your vision is bigger than your circumstances. Your current situation does not limit your future potential. Musk didn't let his childhood, his failures, or his critics define him. 9. Failure is information, not a verdict. Musk learned from every failed rocket. Every manufacturing problem. Every rejected design. He used failure as feedback. 10. Work for the mission, not the applause. Many people chase approval. Musk chased a purpose, one so compelling that criticism became background noise. 11. Don't let fear stop you from trying. Every big leap Musk took was surrounded by uncertainty and risk. He stepped forward anyway. 12. The world needs people who refuse to settle. Progress depends on people willing to push past the comfortable and the familiar. Your perseverance story begins now. Think about the obstacles in your life right now. The dreams you're afraid to start. The goals you've postponed. The failures that haunt you. The fear that whispers, maybe you're not good enough. Musk had those same whispers. He had doubts. He had failures far bigger than most of us will ever experience. But he did something extraordinary. He acted anyway. And you can too. You don't need to build rockets. You don't need billions of dollars. You don't need global recognition. You need courage. You need persistence. You need the ability to take one more step, even when it hurts. The final lesson: perseverance is a choice. Elon Musk teaches us that perseverance is not a personality trait or a gift reserved for the elite. It is a decision, repeated day after day, failure after failure, challenge after challenge. A decision to keep building. A decision to keep hoping. A decision to keep believing. Even when the world laughs. Even when your plans crumble. Even when the road is dark. Perseverance is choosing to rise. And that choice is available to every single one of us. So today, I want you to remember this. You are stronger than you think. Your dream is closer than it seems. Your story is still unfolding. Elon Musk's life shows us that the line between impossible and inevitable is drawn by those who refuse to stop trying. So don't give up. Don't slow down. Don't shrink your dreams to match your fear. Grow your courage to match your destiny. Persevere, not because it's easy, but because everything extraordinary in this world was built by someone who refused to quit. Your breakthrough might be one step away. Keep going.